I guess Al could go Mjolnir if they really wanted to. Anyway, we have 3 heroes top. Maybe looking for an early first blood here with Boris. Get the toss back. Banish, only buying a little bit of time. There's 3 heroes on the side of Gods of Hell as well. And the Flame Break, they're going to find the damage on a Little Nick. The aggressive play is a disaster as a Blood Grenade comes out. A second Blood Grenade as well as they're going to look for Nuku as well. Gods of Hell starting this game off with a bang as they're going to find 2 kills here. Saving Feeling's life and finding Retribution. Are they hashtag aware? There's the Banish, charging up the stun as well. They're going to find it with the Acid Spray. Flame Break. Oh my god, they're cooking. Snuffy, he wants to be the one that bullies this Viper. No way to disrupt that stun coming through. A Banish as well. The Illusions, they're going to do a bit of work as Nuku pulls the wave. But for what? As even Boris rotates up. Benji rushing this Blink Dagger. Some heroes set up bottom here. Rolled out the barrel, gets a Flame Break back. Here comes Primal though, TPing. Nuku's here as well. And there's a nice stun onto the bat. Definitely the hero they want to focus. Gets a Pulverize onto the Brewmaster. But he's going to pop Brew. Surely they get the bat, but are they going to be able to turn it around? Defense Matrix onto the Marcy. Able to kite around through the tree line. Toss a Primal into the air. And the Avalanche not able to find the Marcy. And Benji, he comes in pretty low. Has to be a little careful. Primal split comes to an end, and now Brew left low, left vulnerable, as Nuku just able to give a stun, get a dispose, and allow MTD to do a little bit of work. A nice Flame Break, pushes them away. The onslaught forward finds the catch, though. Onto the Brew, he finally falls. Mason back into the fight, gets tossed away. Avalanche onto 2. They're doing a nice job kiting around these dire heroes, but these Radiant heroes. But the Radiant heroes, they've brought numbers. And with a second Pulverize for this fight, it's lasted that long. You're able to pick off Benji as well. Big team fight win there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They'll walk up, get the disruption, loading up the Unstable Concoction all the while. And Boris not able to get there in time with the TP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now back to real time, Brewmaster. Moving away from having that Radiance queued up. Gonna head into a pipe instead. Definitely the correct choice, I think. Avalanche found, toss up into the air. Flame Break, push back, banished as well. All the spells being used onto MTD, but he's still so tanky. He's living for the moment. Whoa, toss over onto Nuku. Definitely puts him in a more vulnerable position as the barrel rolls through and Benji finds the kill. Settling for the support is MTD, disable the TP away. Definitely maybe shaking their heads a little bit, hoping that they could have gotten the bigger kill onto the Primal, but a Marcy is better than nothing. Might even find more as Boris has been spot. Defense Matrix instantly burned through. And a toss in the air is going to finish him off. But Little Nick, he's rotated, finds the break onto the Tiny, looking for the TP away, but he does not find it. Tries to get MTD tossed into the air, but lands in time to get that final bit of damage. And now, Primal Split comes to an end. Brewmaster completely vulnerable, pulverized, does a bit of damage. Mason even rotates over to find the kill onto the Shadow Demon. And the Brewmaster escapes for now, but Marcy has a lot of catch in her kit. And gets the leap over onto the Brewmaster, and MTD picks up the kill. So once again, these team fights. Sure, Gods of Hell are able to start off with a clean pick, but it just evolves into madness, and this Radiant lineup getting a lot out of this madness as they're going to catch Hanzama just trying to deep push his mid lane. It's going to cost him his life, and the tower's going to go down regardless. At all, really. Whenever I see an early Ags, there's at least a Maelstrom on top of it or something, but no farming items, just Dispel. And he's going to be stunned. Gonna be lassoed. Alright, there's the ult. Can they kite it? The banish is gonna do a lot of work in doing that. And yeah. Ags does not do fuck all there. In the driver's seat. So he has a Blink Dagger finished up, heading to the BKB next. Has 3-man. Smoke breaks onto the Marcy, and the Blink forward on Benji. Has a Blink on this Tiny now. And they're going to use it to pick up this kill onto the Marcy. And they're going to collapse onto this mid lane. Mason, he's TP'd. MTD on the side, though, finding Snuffy, doing a lot of damage. Alright, there's a disruption. That's a save. Alchemist still pretty low, though. Gets a blink away. A nice blink. And now can they reset the fight? Benji, he's gone in with the avalanche, the toss, the flame break. They're able to bring down MTD. And now the damage on the Boris. He's able to fall. Mason doesn't have an ult for 20 seconds. Can they kill him in time? They're going to chase him down. He's stunned. He's dragged back. And yes, they find the burst. Marcy looking to find burst of herself as she pops her ultimate, but completely kited, completely dumpstered. Really sure what the idea is here. Maybe just feeling like he needs some fighting items. Speaking of a fight, down bottom, they're going past a tier 2 tower, gets a split, nice avalanche toss, but a lot of it was tanked by the defense matrix. MTD gets his BKB up, but they're in the back line. They want to bring down this Tinker, but Little Nick, the damage from the Viper, it's going to bring down Hanzama on the other side of the fight. Toss up into the air. Mason trying to get kited, but Nuku and the Troll sticking on top of the Shadow Demon, and both supports have been lost here. Not able to find a kill on the back of this Primal split, and a Pulverize. Going to hold this Brewmaster in place. And Nuku gets a double kill. Mason and company want to respond. Here's Boris with the March of the Machines, definitely making it annoying to pressure. Oh, do they spot him? They have. Can they find the kill, though? He gets warp flared away, I think. Yeah. He is going to die nonetheless. MTD's in the fight. Brew split, sends Mason up into the air, but he's in a bit of an awkward position. The Earth Panda on the other side of the fight. And I don't think there's any escape here. As the Unstable Concoction comes through, lands on it too. They're trying to buy some time here for the Earth Panda. There's an Avalanche as well. As a stun on MTD. The Primal Split comes to an end. Still feel it's sitting pretty healthy here. As Unstable Concoction looking for the target onto MTD. No real follow through though. There's still a lasso. Nuku and Snuffy, they run into each other. Unstable Concoction. It's gonna land on his head, and yeah, plenty of damage to bring down this Marcy. No way out for him. Still a chunk of change away from his BKB. I'm not sure how much it matters. As the minutes continue to click by. Okay, they find a Viper Strike onto the Brewmaster. Onslaught forward. Gonna find the Pulverize as well, but Benji's here with the toss. A nice avalanche onto 3, and they use the split and Unstable Concoction onto 2, and they're ripping through the heroes, but the Grease, it's keeping them alive. Snuffy, he pops the BKB, but he's already at half health. Has to kite away from this Marcy, looking pretty scary there. Toss forward, but a lot of the damage is mitigated by this pipe. And Brewmaster will eventually fall to the damage of Little Neck and MTD. And now, running away from the fight is this Alchemist. Gets the blink away. Mason in the front line, feeling like a beast with this BKB still available. Gods of Hell, they lose the Brewmaster. While this Radiant lineup lose absolutely nothing. As Troll, a hero known to eviscerate these buildings with the fervor builds up. They're coming in. Benji's around. Can they find the jump? They see Boris on the back line, but it's Hanzama that's been initiated on. They find the Avalanche onto 3, but the Viper Strike onto the Tiny. BKB popped by the Marcy and the Pulverize as well. He gets obliterated. And now, how are they going to find their way back into the fight? There's a lasso. Force Staff can't quite get in the fountain. Other side of the fight, Brewmaster trying to find a way in. Feels like no one is taking damage, though, as there is a nice onslaught in the back. MTD brings down the Shadow Demon. Benji, he's brought back. Shadow Demon as well, but Benji, he can't afford to die here. Marcy looking to be brought down in the back line, but she's just not getting finished off. Tiny does indeed fall, and MTD, he's on the Shadow Demon in the... Or no, in the Alchemist in the foreground. They've completely lost the plot. They've lost the game, as they even call GG. Gods of hell, time in this open qualifier is over.